Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna dive into the 8 best men's hairstyles in 2025. Yep, you heard that right. We're talking everything trends, styles, and everything you need to know to look your best this year. Whether you're rocking a bold look or something classic, we've got a style for everyone. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Alright, first up we have the modern pompadour. This one's a classic but with a 2025 twist. You're still keeping the height, but it's a bit more relaxed. A little bit messier than the vintage version. Think less slick back and more volume. This style looks great with both short and medium hair. A casual look or a classic look, doesn't matter. With this hairstyle, you're gonna stand out either way. If you do have like a squared off face or kind of round, this is gonna add a little bit more volume to your head, increasing the height of your head and the overall look, making you look way better. My pro tip is use a matte paste or a pomade to get that natural effect, that natural look without the greasy finish. Next, we've got the textured crop. This one's perfect if you're looking for something low maintenance but high impact. It's all about layered, choppy cuts that's gonna give your hair so much movement. My pro tip is that this goes with almost every hair type. So if you've got thick, wavy, thin, or if you actually know your exact hair type, you can find that out using an app. But to make it pop, you're gonna wanna use a light styling cream or a sea salt spray just to get those added texture, added waves, and that little bit more movement. You want that effortless, I just woke up like this vibe. Now third on the list, we have the undercut fade. Still as popular as ever, but the key here is the fade. You can go high, medium, or low on the fade, but the sharp, edgy cut going from short here to long on top gives you that cutting edge and it's gonna make you stand out. But just make sure you don't go too high and too into the top of your hair because otherwise it's just not gonna look the best. It's a great hairstyle if you want something clean and sharp yet bold. And the best part is super versatile. You can have a pompadour on top or a slick back. The styles you can have on top are endless, but make sure you have a good barber and don't have the top of your hair hanging over the edge just like a little rat's tail. It's not gonna look good that way. Now number 4 is the buzz cut. Yeah, it's simple, but hear me out. It's back in a big way, especially with the rise of more minimalistic cuts. The 2025 buzz cut isn't just a one size fits all, shave it all the way over the top, all the way on the sides with the same guard. The buzz cut in 2025 is going more with a fade on the sides with a low cut on the top. Low maintenance, check. Stylish, 100%. Plus it's one of the cleanest, boldest looks around. And this hairstyle screams masculinity and just power. Like if you can pull this off, because you've got a sharp jawline, a good physique, you're gonna look amazing with this cut. You're gonna stand out because not many people can pull this off. But if you can, wow, honestly, you're gonna look great. All right, for all the laid back guys out there, the bro flow is making a comeback to 2025. And as you can see right now, I have been growing out a little bit of a flow for around 3 months now, and it's starting to look pretty good if you ask me. I'm growing out the sides, which was the hardest part, getting it past the ears and actually making it look good. Especially when you're going from a high skin fade to this, it's kind of hard to do. But trust me, you watch my videos on Instagram and TikTok, I go through the process of how I went from a high skin fade to a flowy hairstyle. And obviously we're not finished yet, we're not complete with the flow, we're still growing it, but getting it to that point where it looks good, past that awkward stage. Honestly guys, it takes some persistence and it takes some trust in the process, but you can get there. Just check out my videos on Instagram and TikTok at @CharlieWilliam_. You're gonna find out how to do it and how I did it. Now this hairstyle is all about growing your hair out until it flows naturally. Think of it as a super modern, refined surfer look. The beauty of it here is that it's super clean, super stylish, yet still quite low maintenance. You really don't have to do much with this hairstyle. All you have to do is literally slick it back, put some product in and make sure the sides are nice and tucked in. Keep it simple with this guys. Use a sea salt spray or a light styling cream because you do not want to clump your hair up and make it look greasy. Now let's talk slick back. Now this timeless style gets a little 2025 update. A little bit more volume on top, less shiny, less sort of like completely slick backed and less of the wet look, I guess, and more volume, more lift, but still nicely clean, nicely slicked back, keeping it super stylish, super fresh. And obviously this is a classic. This one's been going for a long time. You can see people rocking this back in the day, looking super clean. You know, that type of look that you see on shows like Peaky Blinders, that sort of style. You do need a bit of length to pull off this style because obviously you do have to slick it back. How can you slick it back with a short haircut? It's pretty much impossible. So guys, do grow it out a little bit to get this style. For this one, you're gonna need a good quality pomade. A pomade that isn't too greasy, that doesn't make your hair fully wet, fully slicked back and slicked down. You kind of do want a light pomade, maybe a bit of sea salt spray in there before so it's not as like pushed down, right? Obviously we're going for the 2025 slick back, so we do want a bit more volume, and that's where you're gonna get it from the sea salt spray. The sea salt spray, the blow dryer. In my previous video of how to use a hairdryer, I basically show you how you can get it like that, right? How you can get that a bit of lift, that bit of volume, and then have it slicked back at the same time. All right, now we're talking tapered afro. If you've got natural curls, this one's for you. It's a sharp, stylish afro with a clean fade on the sides. Obviously you get the curls and the texture on top of the fro, but without going full afro. You know, not the 80s look with the massive hair on top. You've just got that clean little afro with a nice fade on the sides. This look is bold and clean and just works so well in 2025 because you get that retro flair with the 2025 modern elegance. It's all about defining those curls and rocking with that volume. And last but definitely not least is the Caesar cut. This one's been around for decades, but in 2025 we're seeing it with a bit of a twist. The key is a shorter, blunt fringe on top, but with the sharp fade on the sides. It's super sharp, very clean, and super ideal if you do want a low maintenance cut. Plus it's super easy to style in the morning. Literally just comb it forward, get that bit of texture, and you're ready to go. Make sure you're using a sea salt spray or a textured powder for this one, guys, because this is gonna give you that volume and texture and those waves that you're looking for. And there you have it, guys, the 8 best men's hairstyles in 2025. If you wanna keep it bold or you just wanna keep it clean and casual, there's a style for you. But the real question is, which one are you gonna rock this year? I wanna know in the comments below. Let me know what style you're going for in 2025. And obviously, if there is a hairstyle that I have missed, you can also add that in the comments and let me know, because I can make a video on this in the next one. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content on men's hair, skin, grooming, fashion, and overall advice for you guys. And I'll catch you in the next video. Also, don't forget to check out my other channels on Instagram and TikTok at CharlieWellham_ and at CharlieWellham. Obviously, I'm gonna see you in the next video.